दर्शक नमस्कार। राष्ट्र विकासको लागि आर्थिक बहस यो बिजनेस टेलिभिजन र बिजनेस टेलिभिजनको विशेष प्रस्तुति बीटीवी विशेषमा यहाँलाई स्वागत छ। बीटीवी विशेषमा आज हामी तपाईहरुलाई नेपालभन्दा अलिकति टाढा गएर यूएई को विषयमा जानकारी दिँदैछौँ। यूएईमा रहेका बिजनेस कम्युनिटी खास गरी नेपाली बिजनेस पर्सनहरु जसले विदेशमा बसेर नेपालको गरिमा बढाउने मात्र हैन नेपालको एसेट पनि बढाउने काम गरेका छन्। त्यो विषयमा आज हामी जानकारी दिँदैछौँ। हामीसँग हुनुहुन्छ डाक्टर आसिफ अली सिद्दिकी। उहाँ चाहिँ Nepalese Business Association UAE का अध्यक्ष हुनुहुन्छ र एके इन्टरनेशनल ग्रुपका फाउन्डर हुनुहुन्छ, जसले एके इन्टरनेशनल बारे कुरा गर्दाखेरि एके इन्टरनेशनल चाहिँ यो UAE अथवा दुबईमा मात्रै हैन एउटा ग्लोबल ब्रान्ड बन्दैछ। अमेरिका, अस्ट्रेलिया, इन्डिया लगायतका देशमा उहाँहरूले यो एके इन्टरनेशनल एके ब्रान्डमा चाहिँ आफ्नो बिजनेस एक्सपान्सन गरिरहनु भएको छ। आज हामी डाक्टर आसिफसँग कुरा गर्नेछौँ के हुँदैछ दुबईमा नेपालिज बिजनेस एसोसिएसन जुन खोल्नु भएको छ त्यसले के काम गरिरहेको छ र नेपालीहरूको अवस्था कस्तो छ। अर्को हिसाबले हेर्दाखेरि नेपालमा जुन कलेक्टिभ इन्भेस्टमेन्टको कुरा गरिरहेको छ हामी, त्यो कलेक्टिभ इन्भेस्टमेन्टमा उहाँहरूको इनपुट के छ यो विषयमा आज हामी कुरा गर्छौँ। स्वागत छ।
थ्याङ्क यू सो मच।
अलिकति बताइदिनुहोस्, अब तपाईहरु यहाँ बाहिर बसेर एउटा नेपाली डायस्पोराको गरिमा बढाउने काम पनि गर्नुभएको छ, अर्कोतिर नेपालकै पनि गरिमा बढाइरहनु भएको छ। के काम गरिरहनु भएको छ अहिले?
नेपाली बिजनेस काउन्सिल चाहिँ यहाँ रेजिस्ट्रेसन यूएई चेम्बर अफ कमर्समा, दुवै चेम्बर अफ कमर्समा हामी चाहिँ अराउन्ड 200 कम्पनी नेपाली कम्पनीलाई प्रेजेन्ट गरिरहेको छौँ। इट्स लिगल आइडेन्टिटी, जसमा चाहिँ इन्ट्रेस्ट इज टु प्रोटेक्ट द बिजनेस पिपल वर्किङ इन यूएई। हाम्रो चाहिँ इट्स क्रिएट अ प्लेटफर्म अफ द नेटवर्किङ जुन चाहिँ विदिन द नेपाली बिजनेस काउन्सिल, आउट अफ द नेपाली बिजनेस एज वेल विदिन द यूएई। नेपाल र यूएई को चाहिँ बिजनेस चाहिँ राम्रोसित चाहिँ होस् भनेर वी अलवेज कन्ट्रिब्युट अन द्याट वान। इफ यु सी द यूएई इज अ सेकेन्ड ट्रेड पार्टनर अफ नेपाल। No, I'm sorry, not second, the third partner of Nepal in terms of import. But if you talk about the export, you will not find anywhere. So it's a big trade gap between the UAE and Nepal. Now, what we are trying to do is to increase the facilitate the Nepali business people as well as the Nepali business people in UAE to see how we can minimize the gap. And they are doing good. I think the last few years Nepali business people came forward in the many sectors. Service sector is one of the prime sector, healthcare sector, general trading. So the people are perceiving, okay, Nepal is not only the country which is providing the labor export to the Middle East. Nepal also have a potential to do some kind of business.
तपाईहरु यहाँ बसेर नेप्लिज बिजनेस काउन्सिल बनाइरहँदाखेरि बिजनेसको नेचरको हिसाबले अथवा सेक्टरको हिसाबले चाहिँ कुन सेक्टरमा काम गरिरहनु भएको छ अथवा तपाईको एक्सपान्सनको हिसाबले कुन सेक्टर कभर गरिरहनु भएको छ?
As I said, the service industry is the main sector. Restaurant, the cleaning, general trading, marketing, IT sector, as well as medical and healthcare sector. So it's a many sector. It's not only one specific, but most of them are in the restaurant and the cleaning sector.
अहिले जस्तो नेपाली बिजनेस कम्युनिटी अन्त डायस्पोरा नै अराउन्ड 80 क्रस गरिसकेको अवस्था छ, तर बिजनेस एसोसिएसन सबैमा अर्गनाइज गर्न सकिसकेको छैन अथवा बिजनेस कम्युनिटी फर्म भइसकेको छैन नेपाली बिजनेसमा। यूएई को हकमा जस्तो यहाँले भन्नु 200 अराउन्ड कम्पनीहरू छन् भनिसकेपछि यिनीहरूको काम गर्ने एउटा कर्पोरेट कल्चर कतिको डेभलप भएको छ अथवा तपाईको बिजनेस काउन्सिलरले कतिपय ठाउँमा ट्रेनिङहरू दिने, उनीहरूलाई ओरिएन्ट गर्ने, इन्भेस्टमेन्ट गाइडलाइनहरू दिने, त्यो पनि गरिरहेको छ। तपाईले के गर्नु भएको छ?
Well, same thing we are doing. As I said, we are the first generation business people in UAE. So we need to go long run. Yeah. And one of them is the corporate development, strategy development. We are in the global market. We are not in the market of it's an international standard. So one of our way to develop our skill set in terms of strategy, in terms of the making them the international level. So whatever the program we do, we try to focus on how we develop the skill, what going on the global world, how to develop the corporate structure. And the corporate structure is something is very important today. If you have the right structure, then the company will not fall down. Yeah. It's not supposed not to be the one man, so it has to be the structure which will lead the company to go and grow. Whether the people are there or not, but the structure has to work. So this is the concept we are building. We are communicating with the people, and that is a continuous process. It's not going to be happening in the one time. It will take time, but I think this is one of our objective to develop a skill and make them understand that corporate structure, the branding of the process, these all are very important in the business.
In terms of system and in terms of corporate management, certain खालका बिजनेसहरुलाई चाहिँ त्यति स्ट्यान्डर्ड मानिदैन किनभने त्यसमा कति म्यानेजमेन्ट प्रोसेस इन्भल्भ हुन्छ भन्ने कुराले पनि अर्थ राख्छ। नेपालीहरु चाहिँ अहिले पनि प्रिम्याच्योर र प्रिलिमिनरी स्टेजमा छन् भन्ने चाहिँ तपाई के भन्नुहुन्छ अहिले अब दुवै कस्तो अवस्था?
Yes, I agree with you. This is the first generation business people, so we need to go through a long way. But again, the objective is, vision is clear. You know where to go. Even we started from the first generation business people, but they have a corporate goal. They are determined, and as I said, the change in the business community is very drastic in the past few years. So it means that the people don't want it to be just work for somebody. They wanted to develop entrepreneurship, which is great. So now the shifting brain from working for somebody now coming is work for themselves, be their own manager. So that's the shift, and from there it need to be take the corporate level, the structure level, and which is coming up. I know that many of the people who are working also in the petroleum sector, they are doing great job. They have established quite a big company, so it's a positive contribution.
Petroleum sector मा त्यहाँ कस्तो के काम गरिरहेछ?
So I think I'm not everything about that company, but as far I remember that they're doing the refining petroleum products, supplying or exporting some chemicals. They are doing for the to make the petroleum products. So I think I'm not well aware about what they are doing, but as far I know that they are doing good.
Okay. अहिले अब जस्तो नेपालले विदेशमा लगानी लैजानलाई अहिले पनि खुला गरेको छैन, तर पनि अब डायस्पोराले क्रिएट गरेको प्रोपर्टी भनौं अथवा वेल्थ विदेशमै राख्न पनि पाउँछ, नेपाल लैजान पनि पाउँछ र विदेशमै एउटा कन्सोलिडेट गरेर विदेशमै एउटा भनौं ठुलो लगानी गर्न सक्ने अवस्था छ। दुबईको केसमा यो आफैमा टुरिस्टिक हब हो, एउटा बिजनेस हब हो, त्यहाँ चाहिँ कलेक्टिभ इन्भेस्टमेन्ट देखिदैन। इन्डिभिजुअली जसले गरे त्यो नेपालीहरुको मेनली कल्चर नभएर हो अथवा चाहिँ त्यो स्टेज आइ नपुगेर हो।
Still, the people need to association wise in the networking is not developed properly. The people need to understand the collective investment has a bigger way to move. Individual, yes, you can do something, but collective, you can do the bigger thing. I think it might take few more years to come up. I do agree with you. There's still Nepal चाहिए पैसा पठाना directly to foreign investment. I think there might be a chance in the future that the government of Nepal will think about it, like how we should not consider only Nepal as a market, how we consider as a global as a market, and we get that opportunity. And that can only be happen if you are a little bit of open or liberal. I'm sure the government of Nepal is looking into the possibility. There might be some constraint in the government side, but it has to be today or tomorrow. It's a matter of the time that they will realize a day that yes, this is something need to be.
भनौँ यो दुबईको केसमा कुरा गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ लामो समयदेखि नेपालीहरु छन् यहाँ, तर अब मजदुरी गर्ने मजदुरीमै सीमित रहे अथवा चाहिँ इनिशियल लेभलको बिजनेस गर्नेहरु पनि बिजनेस एक्सपान्सन भन्दा नि अलिअलि पैसा कमाउने, पटाउने, खर्च गर्ने, घर किन्ने त्यसमा बढी अनुभव भयो। त्यो बिजनेसको एउटा ग्रोथलाई अलिकति कन्टिन्युटी दिन नसक्नको कारण चाहिँ के लाग्छ यहाँलाई?
Well, again, how you utilize your skilled people is depend on you, and the government the initiative and the private sector as well. There is a good part is Nepali very non-skilled manpower, very skilled person, because they work in the construction industry, they work in the infrastructure development and so on. So if you work in any construction company or infrastructure development work, you will learn it. How to do that multi-story building, how to make the overbridge, the road construction, everything. Now, it's our job now how to utilize these people to do and develop equally in Nepal, because you have it's not a skill, it's converted to the skill, semi-skill, let's say. That semi-skill manpower when they go back to Nepal, how we can utilize them, how we can utilize their knowledge and their contribution to develop our own infrastructure, our own industry. So this step need to be taken. So let's consider that it is even the migrant labor. Let's consider that we are sending a non-skilled manpower. Now they are not only earning; they are earning also the main asset is their skill development, which they spend the time. And now this asset, how to utilize their back in Nepal to develop our country. That has to be some kind of mechanism. That has to be some kind of private government partnership. And I think if we look into that line, there is a big opportunity in Nepal because we don't have infrastructure. We all know that. We need our road, we need the transportation system, we need everything that we need to develop. And our people are ready to do that. They know somehow.
दर्शकबिन अहिले हामी बिजनेस टेलिभिजनको यो दुबई विशेष कार्यक्रममा छौँ र हामी एकैछिन विश्राम लिँदैछौँ। विश्रामपछि हामी डाक्टर आसिफ अली सिद्दिकीसँग थप कुरा गर्नेछौँ। दर्शकबिन पुनः स्वागत छ राष्ट्र विकासका लागि आर्थिक बहस बिजनेस टेलिभिजनको दुबई विशेष कार्यक्रममा हुनुहुन्छ यहाँहरू र बिजनेस टेलिभिजनले विश्वभर छरिएर रहेका नेपालीहरू कुन कुन देशमा के गरिरहेका छन् भनेर एउटा ग्लोबल डिबेटको रूपमा जुन कार्यक्रमहरू यहाँलाई देखाइरहेको छ यसै सिलसिलामा हामी अहिले दुबई आइपुगेका हौँ र दुबईमा हामीले नेप्लिज बिजनेस कम्युनिटीहरूको तर्फबाट एउटा प्रतिनिधि पात्र जो नेप्लिज बिजनेस काउन्सिल दुबईका अध्यक्ष हुनुहुन्छ डाक्टर आसिफ अली सिद्दिकी उहाँसँग कुरा गरिरहेका छौँ। हामी उहाँलाई पुनः स्वागत गर्छौँ। यहाँलाई पुनः स्वागत छ।
थ्याङ्क यू।
अब अलिकति तपाईँको बिजनेसमा जाउँ है। अब एके इन्टरनेसनल अलिकति बताइदिनुहोस् यो एके इन्टरनेसनल भनेको के हो, के गर्छ यसले, तपाईँले के गरिरहनु भएको छ यहाँबाट?
Well, AK International is a group of company which we established in 2005 in UAE, and from there we move around the world. So we have a company in USA, we have a company in Australia, and all over the Middle East we have operation in Asia, India, and we also have a business in Nepal as well. So we are focused in healthcare sector, which include more in the lifestyle, practically. So we make the people more beautiful, more healthier, and look younger. That's the more core business we have. In Nepal, the project that we are handling is a 10-3, which is an anti-cancer project. We are the only export-oriented company which make the Nepal 100% foreign exchange earning. In USA, a company that we have is we are creating our own brand. We are manufacturing our own products, and then we market it globally. We participated all around the world in the exhibitions, and the people knows our company in the sector, the aesthetic medicine sector. They knows our company. So the place we are sitting is let's say the head office where we make the whole strategy and market and distribution around the Middle East and Asia. And this is the journey of AK. We are expanding our diversification of the business from the manufacturing and trading now in the service industry, which is the clinic chain. Very soon we are coming with the clinic chain, which will be focused again in the aesthetic medicine. So anybody wanted to have look more better, we are focusing on that segment.
अहिले जस्तो तपाईको भनौं न कम्पनीको नेटवर्थ चाहिँ भन्न मिल्छ?
Well, we are not the big company, but yes, almost like 20 million we are crossing.
USD?
Yes.
अहिले जस्तो तपाईको प्रोडक्टको डिमान्ड चाहिँ बजारमा कस्तो छ?
It is good. We have from the day when we don't want to sell the product which is cheap. Yeah. So the concept was we make a brand. We have high quality services, high quality product. The perception is we are not the top, but we are not the last. We are in the middle. We are competing with a big company, and the way we compete is completely the branding process. And we have our own in-house, all the marketing team, the digital marketing, the whole services. So today world is all about the perception that you create about the product. Of course, it has to be backed by the highest quality product. We cannot compromise with the quality. At the same time, we cannot compromise with the services. So you need a best quality product, best price, and best services. You cannot go even the one thing less than that.
Okay.
At the same time, the people who work with you is a key asset. I personally believe in the success of the AK is not because the only the product we have, the people we have working with us. This is the main asset of the company. Although we cannot put in the balance sheet, but I consider myself as a company. Our people who work with the company is a main asset of the company.
Okay. तर अब यसको अर्को पार्टमा हेर्नुभयो भने तपाईसँग भएको प्रोडक्टकै डिमान्ड पनि राम्रो छ हैन मान्छेहरु किनभने तपाईकै आउने मान्छे चाहिँ खान नपुग्ने लाउन नपुग्ने मान्छे आउँदैन के जससँग इनफ पैसा छ and they want to be more beautiful हैन त्यसपछि मात्रै तपाईँ आउने भयो हैन.
That's true. I mean, it's a niche market, very niche segment, but let's say like it's a rule of 80-20, right? Yeah. So that 20% of people is having the wealth of 80% of the global wealth. Yeah. So my target is that 20% customer around the world who has the money, who are wanting to look better, younger, and practically live longer and look younger. That's the concept here. So the people have the money and they can spend to maintain their lifestyle.
तपाईको सबभन्दा बढी बिजनेस चाहिँ कहाँ हुन्छ? अमेरिका भइरहेछ कि अस्ट्रेलिया भइरहेछ कि इन्डिया भइरहेछ कि दुबईमा भइरहेछ?
Middle East is core business.
Middle East.
Yeah.
कुन देशमा हुन्छ?
So Middle East, of course, the UAE we are in, then Saudi Arabia, Qatar, Bahrain, Kuwait, Iraq, Iran. Iran is also going up. Syria, Lebanon, Egypt, Yemen, Oman, all this country.
त्यहाँ चाहिँ के फ्रेन्चाइज गर्नुभएको छ कि आफैले ब्रान्च गर्नु?
Distribution sequence and
distribution. Okay, तपाईको प्रोडक्टहरु चाहिँ त्यहाँ बिक्री हुन्छ. त्यसपछि भन्नु प्रोडक्ट चाहिँ के हो?
So product is a different segment, yeah. So aesthetic medicine, you have a different kind of product. One is called the medical device. So you have the different kind of medical device. Then you have the biggest market is come from the filler. The filler is a facial implant. Then you have practically we are a company as a house to supply A to Z in the aesthetic medicine. So you can think about the small needle till the breast implant we have. So whatever you think in the aesthetic medicine, we have somehow. So we have mesotherapy, we have high professional cosmetic, we have aesthetic medicine, all the medical device, all the cosmetic line, implants, mesotherapy. We have many products.
The product चाहिँ आफै manufacturing गर्नुहुन्छ?
So what we do is we don't have our own manufacturing. We select the manufacturer. So we came with the idea we need this product. And then we find out who are the manufacturers around the world. Then we go to them and give our design, we give our idea, and of course we utilize their facility to manufacturing for us. We are manufacturing mostly in Europe and in USA.
अहिले जस्तो तपाईं जुन एक्सपान्सनमा लाग्नु भएको छ नि अब एके भन्नाले के बुझ्ने मान्छे?
Well, we say that aesthetic knowledge. That's yeah, but. It came from the family name as well. My name stands for the Aasif, and my father's name stands for Abul Kalam. So it's a K stands for Kalam, yeah. And there's a lot of the family. My wife's name is Khalida, so it's stands from the K. Okay. So somehow it goes with the family as well as the business that we are doing it. So family AK goes with the initial name of mine and my father, my other family member who started with the K. And at the same time, aesthetic knowledge is the aesthetic business we are doing it.
अहिले जस्तो तपाईं अब बिजनेस काउन्सिल भनौं न अब यही चेम्बर दुबई चेम्बरमा पनि तपाईं रजिस्टर भइसक्यो सालले अहिले नेपालमा पछिल्लो समय गइरहेको नेपालीहरुको मुभमेन्टले चाहिँ एउटा कलेक्टिभ इन्भेस्टमेन्टको सुरुवात गरेको छ र पैसा कति आयो भन्नु भन्दा पनि त्यसले एउटा डिस्कोर्स सुरु गरेको छ जसले नेपालमा लगानी गर्नुपर्छ भन्ने मान्छेमा भावना क्रिएट गरेको छ त्यो ठूलो कुरा हो तपाईहरुको रोल कति छ त्यसमा
I think it's a very good initiative because somebody has to start thinking process. Collective investment is a really good initiative. Nepal, I personally believe that Nepal had a lot of the opportunity to export and a lot of the nice product that we have that nobody has. It's all about the branding. I was just talking to you a few days back that Nepal has a very good organic product, and the atmosphere that we have is a wonderful atmosphere. Yeah. So if we can position, the biggest brand that we have is the Himalaya. So all over the world, the people don't need any introduction about the Himalaya. They know the Himalaya, the top of the world. Yeah. So if we just position that where the product came from Himalaya, the product, the vegetable, organic vegetable from the Himalaya. This is the biggest brand that we have, which is already established in the world.
Exactly.
I don't need to introduce the Himalaya to anybody. I just need to introduce the product along with the Himalaya. So we are coming with a brand called Organic Himalaya. Hopefully very soon we will be coming. We are looking for the partnership in Nepal, finding out who can supply the organic product. But at the same time, Nepal is a hub of all the herbal medicine, many medicinal products that we have. So what we are today, we are doing sending that all the jari-buti jati we are just sending as a raw material to the India, and India processing it. They are making the value addition, they are making the chemical out of it, and then they are making the medicine. And then, so $1 we are sending it, they convert it to the more than the $20 or $100. Yeah. So what we need to do is, we have a raw material. We need to go in the next value evaluation. We need to do some research and development to make, not sending the raw material, how we can send the final product. That's the things, that's the liking we have. And if we are able to do that, then from $1 what you are earning, we can reach to the $100. It's a multiplication of how many fold you can understand it. At the same time, what I personally believe is Nepal has the manpower, the people. We have the young generation. They are really want you to do the great things. If they can do wonderful things in the Middle East and other part of the world, why not in Nepal? They can do it. We just require them to utilize how best we can utilize it. So I think
anti-cancer जुन औषधि भन्नुभएको थियो त्यो चाहिँ के भन्नुभयो?
नेपालमा चाहिँ ट्याक्सेस बिलिचियाना भन्ने नेपालमा चाहिँ नेपालीमा चाहिँ लोकसल्लाह भन्छ. It is available in Nepal. As per my research, is 42 districtमा चाहिँ त्यो available छ. It's a huge quantity. त्यसबाट चाहिँ there is a 2 anti-cancer medicine which is which was research product for the paclitaxel and docetaxel. त्यो बनाउनको लागि त्यो raw material चाहिन्छ, that is called 10-DAP3. अनि त्यो ट्याक्सेस बिलिचियानाबाट त्यसको एक्सट्र्याक्सन गरेर 10-DAP3 product हुन्छ. त्यो नभइकन त्यो बनाउन सक्दैन. And that is only came from the plant. So we produce that 10-DAP3, that's called intermediate, to produce the final API. And we supply to the many country, including China, India, and the Europe. So that's the product. Again, it's require a lot of the research and development. We are the first company who was able to produce in 99% purity. It was never done before
in the world.
In Nepal. Yes, of course, in the world there are some companies doing it, but we able to produce in Nepal. The thing what we did is we came with a value addition rather to just sending the raw material. We came with a value addition. We able to purify it and able to sell it out. It's 100% export oriented. It has given the direct or indirect impact on the socio-economic condition of Nepal, because the plantations, they need the plantation, so the farmer is getting the money because we buying the leaf from the farmer, and we are contributing the improvement because we encouraging the cultivation of the plant. So it's giving the proper nice environmental impact. At the same time, we are increasing the value of foreign exchange and putting Nepal as a country to export the 10-DAP.
कतिसम्म एक्सपोर्ट हुन सक्छ अथवा हामीले जति म्यानुफ्याक्चर गरे पनि सबै कन्ज्युम हुने अवस्था छ कि के छ अवस्था?
Well, I mean, demand is quite big. The case of there is a problem in Nepal itself. Even we have the plant, there is a problem in that we don't have the chemical. Chemical depend on the India. We need to bring the chemical to extract it. Political instability of that case, you have a strike. So even you can produce and you have a plant, but somehow we are in the problem. Export Chinese and demand pani cha, but it requires time because it's a high value product. It's not like a $1,000. It's a high value product. It's a life saving product. So the people need to first believe that the Nepal is able to produce it. So that's what we are doing it. Number one. Number two is even the raw material is there. There is always a problem, political problem. So strike is going on, the factory is closed, you lose and international marketing is not going to wait for you, right? Let's, for example, you get the order of 200 kg to supply. We had we have a contract for some company to supply it. but unfortunately you won't be able to produce it even the raw material is there.
Okay.
Because in 365 days, how many days we are in the strike? This is very unfortunate in the past. I hope that now the government is going to be more stable and things gonna change in Nepal. But international contract is like when you sign the agreement, you have to meet the deadline. You have to supply in the time. If you don't able to do it, it's a one chance.
अब अन्तमा तपाईहरु बाहिर बसेर दिन रात खटेर देशको गरिमा पनि बढाइरहनु भएको छ, आफ्नो एसेट पनि बढाइरहनु भएको छ हैन। अब पक्कै पनि तपाईहरु बाहिर बसेर नेपालमा नै एक किसिमको दायित्व बोध गरेर जुन तपाईले नेपालमा लगानी गर्ने कोसिस गरिरहनु भएको छ, नेपालका इन्डस्ट्रीमा केही चेन्ज ल्याउने कोसिस गरिरहनु भएको छ, सकभर नेपाली प्रोडक्ट एक्सपोर्ट गर्ने कोसिस गरिरहनु भएको छ। What do you think? What is to be done in Nepal so that Nepalese prosperous dream could materialize, or we can say dream come true?
Well, as far I understand, I mean Nepal, we all, the people who live out of the Nepal, we love Nepal. This is our country. We want the first thing what we want is to create the better perception about Nepal. कुनै पनि मान्छे चाहिँ इन्भेस्ट गर्छन् त्यहाँ गएर, whether Nepali itself going back in Nepal or sending the foreign investment, or the people want to invest, they want the 2, 3, 4 things. First is the security. There has to have the security, political stability, infrastructure development. So we need to create a nice perception about the Nepal. First thing we need to change is the perception. We need to create a, we are known by honest people. We are known by the hard working people. We are known by people who are not afraid about anything. Yeah, Gorkha, Army. Yeah. So this is our identity. This is what we are. We need to go back to what we are. And we need to tell them, well, like, look, we are the peace lover. We are not fighting. We are the hard-working people. We have a people who can do the great things. And if we are able to create this perception around the world, we are in the biggest two economy, China and India. Yeah. So if we are able to create this perception that we have everything that you are looking for, that can become the hub of all the multinational companies.
That's good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. It's a pleasure. Thank you indeed.
तस्बिन हामीले कुरा गर्यौं डाक्टर आसिफ अली सिद्दिकीसँग। उहाँ चाहिँ नेपालमा पठन पाठन गरेर अलिकति हायर एजुकेसन बंगलादेशमा गरेर त्यसपछि फेरि एउटा ग्लोबल हबको बनाएको दुबईमा बसेर आफ्नो कार्यस्थल बनाएर बिजनेस गरिरहनु भएको छ र यहाँ रहेका बिजनेस पिपलहरु अराउन्ड 200 कम्पनीहरु चलाएर बसेका नेपालीहरुलाई पनि एउटा एक किसिमले भन्दाखेरि स्ट्रीमलाइनिङ गरेर अलिकति बिजनेस सिकाउने भन्नु अथवा बिजनेसमा एक खालको ओरिएन्टेसन दिने काम पनि गरिरहनु भएको छ। त्यति मात्र हैन, नेपाली ब्रान्डलाई एउटा ग्लोबलमा पुर्याउनको लागि नेपालको केही अर्गानिक भेजिटेबलहरु अथवा अर्गानिक प्रोडक्टहरुलाई दुबईमा एउटा इन्ट्रोड्युस गर्नको लागि र दुबईमा उहाँले आफैले इस्टाब्लिश गरेको एकै ब्रान्डलाई पनि वर्ल्डमा एक्सपान्ड गर्नको लागि कार्यरत हुनुहुन्छ। हामीले यो यस पटकको विदेश टेलिभिजनको दुबई विशेषमा अलिकति यहाँले जानकारी दिने कोसिस गर्यौं। यसैगरी हामी विभिन्न देशमा गएर तपाईहरुलाई विश्वभर रहेका नेप्लिज डायस्पोरा के गरिरहेको छ, अलिकति उनीहरूले गरेको कामले नेपालमा एककालको रेप्लिकेटिङ एक्जाम्पलहरु के बन्न सक्छन् र उनीहरुको आफ्नै पनि प्रोग्रेसमा सरकारको के रोल हुन सक्छ, यो विषयमा पनि हामी बहस जारी नै राख्नेछौं। अहिले यो विदेश टेलिभिजनको दुबई विशेष कार्यक्रमबाट बिदा दिनुहोस्। नमस्कार।